Hey everyone, this is Silly Sushi from the Gaming Platter. Welcome back to the Swapper. Where we last left off, we kind of just got over to this new area of the map, and it looks like we need a lot of orbs, so let's get finding them. I'm thoroughly surprised my clone lived through that. Is there anything over here? Nope. Okay, so that is a long fall. Okay. Enough with the clone murder spree. Wonder if I'm really on a time limit. Those stars are going a lot faster ever since she made her threat. Let's see what's over at the satellite access. Another portal. Huh. Okay. Alright, can I activate this? Yep. There's so many of these now. They're kind of just confirming it's a pain to get around. The head hears me and I hear it. We sing together, all of us, to remind us of the great chain of before. Nothing else over here? What's over here? I am possibly in a cargo tank, just kind of...
People don't like to hear that the soul is merely an array of chemical signals, that what it's like to be you is just the byproduct of a very powerful computer. I say that if you explain a magic trick by reference to magic, you've not explained a damn thing.
Makes sense. Whoa, gravity, whoa. What is that? Enigon orb. Enigon. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 or 8 of them. That's impressive. So is this a whole gravity thing? You can place a clone there. Let's switch to you because of that light. Okay. 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 Do backflip. Woo! Got Spider-Man like skills. Okay, but enough. Enough of that. Yeah, let's revisit this place. That was a close call. This is another orb. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. Is it? It was... Yep. It is. That easy. Yeah, it was that easy. There we go. Oh wow. That was like 9.
Have you seen anyone else on board the station?
Me.
No, I'm not sure either. Immaterial. You should be in a position to detach the first panel now. I shouldn't need to hurry you. I'm sure you're as eager to see your rescue team as I am.
You are crazy. I'm still very set on the fact that she probably has a split personality. Oh, shit. Wait, what if I jump for that corner? Yeah. Nope. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, do I have to make the jump? Alright. Yeah, I bet that's what I have to do. And here we go. What? My clone made it, though. Unless I jump from about that high. So that kills the clone. But equivalent to me means I'm okay. So in theory, I should only have to... Nope. Hmm. Ooh. Yes! Okay. Okay, that made a lot more sense. You gotta use your environment. So I don't know what's up with those, other than probably to throw you off, so... There we go. Alright.
When the corpus callosum separating the two hemispheres of the brain is severed, the result of a seemingly normal yet partially divided consciousness. The eyes sometimes see what the mouth can't name. I tell you this macabre detail to suggest that the mind is not a single transferable entity. It is a complex physical machine that bides tampering poorly.
I mean... Yeah, pretty much. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a terminal up there. Log 18, Swapper Research Interest. Centuries ago, the greatest minds in our world believed in life essence. Some invisible magical substance that explained what was alive and what was dead. As we know, they never found it. They decided in the end that life was just functions like growth, and reproduction, and respiration. People think the retro-engineered swapper device swaps souls about. I worry that if the soul, like life essence, turns out to be nothing but pixie dust, then that device is capable of acts of far less benign than Calmer's would have them believe, Dr. Dennett. So, pretty much what I'm interpreting is that if we're proving the reason why our souls get swapped about isn't really because we have souls, but just because there's not really anything to it other than, like, we're just swapping around some sort of computer-like consciousness. It's kind of like the meaning of, you know, do we even have a soul, or are we just computers? And we're just not really aware of it. It's kind of dark. But, I mean, makes sense in a really weird way. How close can I get? So that's an automatic death. This is way easier when you think outside the box. Alright. Nice. But, yeah. I'd like to think we have souls. It's not some sort of weird, underthought concept or something of the sort. Wait, was this rock here before? Something has changed. You have a new trajectory. We will rejoin the Great Chain. I bet it. Yeah. Wonder why what he had to say was different this time. So I can keep going up. or I can go down. I want to check out up real quick, then I'll head back down, because I'm thinking it's probably some sort of dead end. 93? Okay. Alright, so what do I do now? See? Alright. Onward. Yep, onward. Hey, another rock. The one called the Swapper. It manipulates minds by some method that is not persuasion or persuasion. That is definitely persuasion. Or argument. Is it a weapon?
It's likely the Watchers aren't even aware they killed the crew, just as you're unaware when your immune system kills a virus. Once our fate was clear, Chalmers and I took steps to protect ourselves. No, the only way to survive is to land the station, to return them home.
So yeah, she's having a argument with herself again. Just ignore it. Better work out her issues. Okay. Now that I got my clone there, I can place you there. Run over here, switch with you. Nice. Okay.
It's not been easy working with that woman, you know. Everything is as simple as it looks with her. It's called the Swapper device because it swaps souls about. A fairy tale if ever I heard one. What if there's no soul to swap?
It's funny because I was going to say that, didn't it, as a joke. Alright, I'm heading here. Let's just activate this. Now I can go to all the other ones. Alright, and what's over here in this deep dark cavern of hell? Log 19, Energy Evac 3. In under 32 hours, more than 3/4 of us have succumbed. 124 crew members and less than 30 remain. We're holding up in this dialect model, headed for command. Once we're rested. People say it's the most protected part of the station, but then people are scared. They're saying they can hear the Watcher's thoughts, that when you do, you get sick. I'm trying not to listen to them. Sam Cooke. It's some crazy academic going on here. Alright, a box. So, let me guess. Push the box. Push. Yeah. Now. No. There we go. That was easy.
Okay, landing gear is moving into position. Trajectory is plotted. Disengage the remaining panels.
Stars are moving faster. We're getting closer to crashing. Hey, my clone made it. Did not expect him to live. Alright, one more puzzle. Now what do I do? Do I become you? Run! I did not run fast enough. Which one's still on there? Move backwards slightly. Place a clone here. Place a clone here. Become you. Claim the prize. Yes! Victory!
You should have been able to detach the last panel by now. I hope we were right to trust those survival instincts.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to be getting rid of those, wasn't I? I should do that. Yeah, let's go do that. Before we crash and die. Alright. Over here? Alright. And here's this panel. Alright everybody, that's about all the time I have for today. Thanks for watching though. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave comments on things that I'm doing, things you like. If you want to take part in some of the things I talk about, you know, just start a conversation up, feel free to. But yeah, that's it for today. Alright everybody, thanks for being on our platter today. Hope to serve you up something fresh tomorrow. See ya!